I play nerd. I play nerd.
Get those wonderful toys.
Snoochie Boochies, everyone. This is another I Play Nerd toy unboxing and review. This time we got the Marvel Legends series. Cyclops, one of my favorite characters in all of comics. Definitely my favorite Marvel character, my favorite X-Men character. This is the costume he wore when he was part of the X Factor team, which was probably around the late 80s, early 90s, before the iconic Jim Lee X-Men #1 issue. Anyways, let's take a look at the packaging. Very good X-Men logo right there. Nice logo at the top. Crap on the back. Here we got a very 80s looking Cyclops on the side. And another very 80s looking Cyclops from X Factor Comics on the other side. On the back, another picture of them, the cross cell. And some information if you want to read it there. You can tell there's a little bit of crease here. I got this off of Amazon, so if you're an inbox collector, you don't open your toys. Amazon might not be the best option for you. It's kind of a crapshoot. You may get a messed up packaging, or you may not. Anyways, enough talk about the packaging. Let's bust up with Cyclops and play with him. Here is Cyclops out of the packaging with all of his accessories. Let's take a quick look at what he comes with. Here is the Build-A-Figure arm, I guess, of Nemesis. This is going to go nowhere. Oh, that part of it came off. I'm not getting the whole wave, so this is going to go to complete waste. Say bye to it. Here is some fisted hands so you can punch stuff, but I don't want to display Cyclops punching things. I want him to be optic blasting. The hands he comes with, it's kind of like he's going bang, bang, but that is to touch his visor. This is for God knows what. I guess you could do 2 hands on the visor if you really want to do that. I probably won't be. He comes with this head, which is just kind of a plain head, kind of a very neutral head. This one head where he's screaming, and you can see that you can insert his optic blast. There is his optic blast, which is actually 2 pieces. You got the blast, and you got like an impact, which is pretty damn cool, and that just fell off. There you go. And you can stick it into this other head where he is screaming, where he has his mouth open. Ooh, pretty damn cool. Let's see how he looks. Let's see how the figure looks. Very simple figure to design. His costume, there's not a whole lot to it. It is very, let's see, not very imaginative, but it's still very classic because it's from I'd say the mid to late 80s or early 90s, from the X Factor years. So it's just his head covered up with his blue hood. His little earpieces are painted blue. I would have preferred them to be painted yellow. It really just depends on which comic book you're looking at. Sometimes they're painted blue, sometimes they're painted yellow. Both heads are the kind that's painted blue. Oops, let's knock some shit over. If you look at the picture, it's painted blue there, painted blue there. Of course, maybe they changed that. Actually, here it's painted yellow. So, hey, it would have been nice to have one of them painted blue, one of them painted yellow, but hey, that adds to the cost. But otherwise, this looks very much like it did from the comic book. It's blue with a big X. He's got the visor. He's got the yellow gloves, the yellow boots. Like I said before, it's not a very complex costume design. Very simple. Articulation-wise, he's got head movement. He's got butterfly joints. Arm goes up and down, side to side. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, pinless. And of course, he's got the hand articulation, wrist articulation. He's got the ab crunch. He's got the waist rotation. He's got a quadricep swivel. He's got double jointed, pinless knee joints. This is a little stiff. I don't want to break it. I should heat it up. This one's stiffer. But they're double jointed. Yep. The boots articulation 2, and at the ankle. Not at the toe, though. The paint job is done pretty well. Now, typically when you have butterfly joints, the paint doesn't translate very well. This one does. If you look at, as I spread his arms all the way out, the paint on the butterfly joint is blue and yellow, so it actually transitions very well. Given you can probably find the right angle, the right position where it doesn't look, where it looks a little wonky. But overall, very nice on the paint, on the butterfly joints. Same on the back. Yeah. Damn, this is pretty cool. There is a hole in the back. Why? I do not know. That's just something that Marvel Legends do once in a while with no purpose at all. There's nothing that plugs in there. It's just a hole in his back. Maybe he got shot. Who knows? But let's take off his head and let's play around with his alternate head. I don't need to show you guys the alternate hands. They're fists. That's it. Don't really serve a purpose. Here's Cyclops with his mouth open, screaming, and he's got a little slot to put in his optic blast. Boom. There you go. Get in there. Yeah, nice. Hold on. There you go. Let's have him hit the button on his visor. This looks pretty damn cool. This effect is awesome. Look, you make it look like it's hitting the camera. He's shooting at you. There's impact. Or he's shooting out. He's hitting the wall, or he's hitting something. Oop. You gotta push it back into the slot. He's hitting the ground. Oops. You put the optic blast back in. He's hitting the ground. He's hitting the wall. This is a very fun toy to play with. Visually, you can set this up and it looks pretty damn cool in different ways. I do like it when there's a camera and you just make it look like he's blasting you. Boom, boom, zapped, zapped. Like that. This is very fun to do. How am I going to display them? I don't know. I've been playing around with it for the past couple of weeks. I don't know if I want to have them shooting the optic blast, which does take up a little more room and kind of imbalances him a little bit. He can still stand with it. So there you go. There's him standing, shooting his optic blast. Let's get a side view of that. There's him shooting. How about from the back? Oh, he's losing balance. You can do that. He's shooting the wall. Oh, he's shooting there. That's cool right there. Yeah, this is if you're a Cyclops fan, this thing's sweet. And that brings us to the end of this unboxing, review, and a little bit of playtime of the X-Men, or the Marvel Legends series X-Men, Cyclops. He's really more X-Factor. I should say X-Factor in the back. They got this wrong. Good job, Hasbro. This figure, if you're a Cyclops fan, this is a must-get. If you're an X-Men fan, X-Factor fan from the 80s and 90s, this is a must-have. I love this thing. It is very fun, as you saw me playing with it. This is great for different poses. You could have them very neutral. You could have them punching. You could have them just posing. You could have them shooting optic blast. You could have them shooting other characters. This thing's fun. I'm so glad I got this figure. It is once I saw that they were releasing this, and I knew I was going to be grabbing it. So fantastic pickup. Love this figure. Go get it. Smell you later.